There's my home, there's my wall. See, it's the flower, mine is lost. Beyond space, beyond time, give me a fire, clear my mind. Tale of love, so divine. You are human, just like now. I can see in the dark. Take my hand and bring me back.
No. Alright, boys. Welcome to this out of the blue stream. I know that I didn't announce anything regarding that. But we have a lot of things to cover. Actually, the reason I went live was because I was trying to technically find something to create as a video as it comes to Odin Valhalla. I was creating a video at the moment and I was like... I felt like I was losing my entire hype for even creating a video. So I decided to go live instead, as I wanted to address so many things. And I think maybe this is the best solution out of this, maybe the best idea, because I have a lot to say. And even if you can't watch the live, the video will be recorded so people can actually watch it later. What's up for those? Welcome to the stream, to this sudden stream. I don't know how many people actually left playing this game. I know that based on the comments, a lot of people actually tweeting over the past weeks, and I don't blame them. Yet again, we have a lot of things to discuss today. However, I'm not gonna give up, at least yet. I'm just gonna wait. There are reasons for that, but before we jump on into those reasons, let's do a quick briefing regarding the state that we are right now. As you guys can see, I'm finished. Actually, weeks now. I finished all my blue gear setup. The free blue gear, I decided not to go for tier 3 as the difference in terms of CP wasn't so high. Subsessi. The Korea's top 1 and BDM deleted the ID. Really? No, I didn't know that. Why? What happened? Well, I do know that as it comes to my progression, I have stacked a lot of gacha tickets as well, and this is what we're gonna do today. Technically, there are not a lot of things, you know, to do in this game, and one of the reasons I decided not to stream in more density, in a faster pace, was because I couldn't find, you know, something to be entertaining us. You know, it's a hands-off game, so we didn't have a lot of things to actually do, so this is the main reason why. One of the other reasons, and we have been slacking a bit, but I'm gonna explain soon what strategy I chose to go. Since our guild is thriving in the server and in general, we are first in CP, we are first in level, we are doing great overall on the total leaderboards. We're actually second right now overall on the entire Asgard servers. So there is that. Also, we have people still trying on the guild, and I don't want to give up yet. We're expecting some guild content at some point, so the game starts to become a bit more entertaining. You will see a lot of gacha today. You need your dose. No, this is not an alt. This is my main. However, I was grinding a lot with the alts, trying right now to... I decided actually, let's begin from the base point. I decided to remain completely free to play on this game. You know the main reason. We have a lack of communication from the company itself. Still, we don't have even a single community manager or some moderator on the Discord. So I'm afraid I have a lot of concerns about the future of this game. So I decided to stay completely F2P for the time being. What I'm doing right now is I'm not even buying right now the mystery crystals. Yeah, the mystery crystals. I decided not to go for those to make my tier 3 gear. And what I'm doing right now is that I'm selling everything, making as many gems as possible. This is basically almost 2 days of gems. Like, we have a very good income. My alt's helping a lot as it comes to grinding gems. And I'm stacking almost 20k gems in maybe 10 days from our past life. So why are we hoarding? Because I have in mind, like, when they release the weapons, the gacha weapons, and we don't have yet the gacha weapons in the game, those will provide you with a lot of attack. So I'm just hoarding for that moment, and I'm gonna go full on the weapons. And I don't know when that might be, but I feel like it's pointless for every free-to-play right now to go full on gems. Even if it's collection items, you know, just take your time. It feels like we're gonna have very slow upgrades. I don't want to say exactly that they are milking us, but maybe they are. Because I don't need mana imbued. I technically crafted all the mana regeneration gear. I think some of those pieces, I don't remember which exactly, but I had to get those imbued crystals, and I still have like 12 bound and bound, and another bunch of like 20-25 on my alts. That's why I'm selling everything. I feel like that I don't need them right now. What I'm doing at the moment is gathering gold. I bought my 10 million skill, and now I'm just trying to reach 20 million to get the other skill. And after that point, I think that the best thing to do is to waste some gold, not all of that, to seal stones. As my alts, for instance, have a lot of unused materials, like 86 Yggdrasil. So waste some of those to power up. Also, you see, some imbued by rotating your daily town quests, your daily dungeons. I started also to tackling what's called Dwarven Secret Path for extra enhancing materials. Of course, I'm keep selling whatever can be sold, and whatever is bound and bound, I'm just using them for collection items. Yeah, one of those problems as well, being a berserker, is that my skills are very expensive. From the other hand, it's not like I'm feeling pressured by anything. And this is something that I took the advice from some comments. They were like, don't stress out, just go free to play, and wherever this gets you. And what we are going to do today, this is a short stream to basically notify the people that are still on the game about the future steps of what do I feel is gonna be rewarding for free-to-plays. And my advice is that, like, stack your gems. Maybe when they release the weapon gacha system, it's gonna be a good opportunity not to go full YOLO, but spend a decent amount to get maybe your blue weapon. If you can't get it from other sources, as you're gonna get a lot of damage, percentage damage. How do I farm gold? Alright. Well, I'm cycling all the town quests every day with each character. I have done with this character everything. And then I'm going... This is an alt, by the way. I'm going on dungeons and finishing both Void Ruins and Dwarven Secret Path. for gold and enhancing materials. Maybe it's not so much, but doing that every day with 3 characters, maybe right now I'm cycling maybe around 1 million per day. Yeah, also in the previous live I made the poll and most of the people voted remain free to play, so I'm gonna just do that. And today we're gonna see, since I haven't yet picked all the gacha tickets with my 2 characters, and we have a lot of free-to-play gacha fusions, and let's see what we can get out of that. Maybe we progress a bit. Yo, Mr. Toon. Well, let's keep it this way. I don't know about you guys, but recently, especially the last week, I'm feeling like I'm not gonna use the word pointless, but I feel like I'm not enjoying it anymore. Like it's more of a chore, starting to become a chore like that. I have to just do my quests and you don't have anything else to do. Yeah, there are some elites, but we don't have actual guild activities and something that, you know, will keep the hype. Do you know how much money people have spent in this game, especially on my guild, and have got 0 things? You don't wanna know. Even for them, I feel like at the moment you got your purple avatar, even your legendary avatar, for some, you should stop. Like cycling, spending more gems. I don't know, if you have like 25k combat power to push it to 30, feels like, is it so necessary? Market is totally broken. Well, everything is broken in this game. I told you guys when I did my review, and in the early videos I mentioned it, like, don't expect this game to be playable before the first 2 months. Maybe even more, maybe 3 months, I don't know. You just have to have a lot of patience. Where the fuck is the chest? Right. Yeah, I should level up my alts to this is what I'm gonna do next. After today I'm gonna get all the chests with each character. Actually, with my main I have already done that. There are still Jotunheim chests with this alt, and I'm gonna pick every single chest again with the other character. We're gonna open all those gacha. I have a lot of gacha tickets as well on my main, and let's hope for the best. However, we have finished all the collection on the green ones and the first rarity, the white. So I don't know if we're gonna even get any CP out of that. But making alts to level 40 for the free rare combination is not a bad idea. Yeah. Well, it's not easy to get an epic. Myself spent it maybe 20-30k gems and didn't got it. Yeah, to be fair, the moment that they notified me about the LD partnership, I was really happy about it because I'm using the service myself from Black Desert Mobile for about 5 years. So I was at some point I have contacted with them when I was doing Black Desert Mobile content about that, and they never responded. However, I don't blame them because my original videos, the first videos I've ever done were like bad, I think. Not like those ones are better, but they were way worse from the point that we are now. I'd stop there, yeah. Stop there. I think I am at Rhino also. I tried once, put my buffs on, didn't try hard it so much. Felt like, yeah, if I, you know, keep the pressure, I might get him down. But I preferred just to keep cycling ults till that moment. So it's a little easier for me. Black Desert Mobile is a dying game. Well, they still have the population for a 5 years old game. They still have a decent population. So I don't know if they are really dying or not. Do you think it's good to save 3000 gems and buy the 3000 tickets? Yeah, if you want to spend on Gacha, also that's not a bad plan to spend gems on the 15 days offer. By the way, guys, how do you feel about that game? You feel it's gonna be your main game and you're gonna play it for a long time? You feel like you're gonna play it but completely free to play and, you know, have it as a side game, as everything is on auto anyway? Or you're about to quit, or you have already quitted? One of the reasons I went live was that I had the feeling that people will step by and I will know better in what place we are right now as it comes to this game. Yeah, everyone's playing until something else comes out. And this is not a good sign. Of course people will still keep playing. Eventually, there are 9 servers on Asgard. I feel like there will be 1 or 2 guilds playing the game in maybe 2 months from now in each server. Yo, too hard. Did you like the song? It didn't get a lot of attention, however, I felt you guys would feel that. You know what happened with this song? I was driving every day going to work, and I was singing the lyrics in my car, out of tilt, maybe, I don't know the reason. So after 1 week I was like, I have almost a complete song. Maybe I put the lyrics down, and I did. Alright, what was that? Yeah, I can understand that. Well, the biggest mistake that this game has... Mistake. Well, the downside, most of the mobile games, this is what they do wrong. They have to keep a pace where free-to-play players can enjoy and complete at least the main story without the need of spending actual money. What happens here, I think the first paywall, it's the spider boss for most free-to-play people, so you can reach to the spider maybe second day, first day, I don't know how much time you need, exactly, I don't remember, but I think you can reach to the spider first day for sure right now. First day, maybe at your first 8 to 9 hours of gameplay. So after that, you have to grind for an entire week almost to complete the spider, and after you pass the spider, you will be stuck again for another 2 weeks. Some might feel that this is, yeah, totally understandable, and this is how games should work, like you have to grind to progress your main quest, but at this exact point, I am stuck for maybe 3 days, and I feel like I'm gonna be stuck for another decade. Yeah, the pacing is complete, it's really bad, it's really bad. Yeah, I see your comments like about daily dungeons and stuff. You have to cycle not only with your main character but also with your alts to make out something valuable from it. Because just by doing your main character won't get you anything at the end. What the fuck? Rhino is the worst. Yeah, it hits like a truck, not gonna lie. Where the fuck is it? Is it up there? I think, yeah. I think we are in the wrong flower, no? It's at the middle. No, we are in the correct one. Don't fucking tell me it's there. Okay, let's read this comment. It's interesting. Think about it. We are 2 weeks in the think about it. We are 2 weeks in, and the pay-to-win players are already in the 4th world, after which they'll have to add another major world. I feel like they could add 2 more worlds and let the grind. Well, that's maybe a concern, but this genre is exactly this is exactly how this genre works. On all the similar games that you will encounter, like Mir 5 when it comes, Nightcross was exactly the same. What is the other game coming? You guys mentioned it. Lineage to mobile for sure. There's another one similar. Ymir. Legends of Ymir. It will be exactly the same. Pay-to-win players will always have insane edge, and since the game doesn't require skill, I mean, it's just comes down to CP at the end of the day. It's gonna be a pain for everyone being free to play, you know. So don't think about PvP and consider this game as a full PvE until, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years that you might catch up. Yeah, this fighting pillar. The second time I think we're gonna be way faster than this. Safe, my boy. Well, what I did is spend the gems to buy more slots. I haven't yet started number 4 and number 5 because I was busy completing main quests. But right now, I feel like tomorrow I'm gonna start my number 4th. I made sure that I don't miss the dungeons, the daily dungeons and the daily gold dungeons and the daily crafting material dungeon for the 2 characters. And I'm still trying, you know, to get items for the collection that require enhancement. It's a pain, but I don't have any other options anyway. I just chose to keep my gems. I can actually spend the gems right now in collection items and stuff, get maybe 1 to 2,000 more CP and reach like 19k and progress my main quest. But I feel I can grind all those items anyway, so why to waste the gems? On the other hand, you will tell me, why to spend them on Gacha? But you know, I want to try my luck on weapons when the time comes. And this is the... Let's go from the top. Alright, something that we have to discuss. It was something that I wanted to address since I made the video about the problems of the game. Many people commented on the videos that if you don't like the game, don't play it. Not exactly those kind of comments, but there were some 99% of the comments were just talking the game, the gacha system, the enhancement, the pace, the lag, the queue, every problem that the game has. But it was 1% of people that commented like, if you don't like the game, don't play it. I didn't make this video to say that the game is bad. You have to watch it to understand. I addressed the problems, mainly the lack of communication from the company itself. I don't have any problem with the game. Yeah, I have, but I didn't put that on the video because it's personal opinions. The other things are not personal opinions, are directly hurting the future of the game. Because if you have lack of communication, people will feel like we are abandoned it. And let me remember, no, it's from here. And when you don't have communication from the company, like a moderator, just a community manager, people will lose trust. And when you lose trust, you switch games. This is what happens. What the... My fucking god, bro. What the fuck was that? Did I climb back? Oh my god. Okay, you see guys, no problems on the game. No latency. Additionally, after I made the video, at least we got, if you don't know, but I think you should know, we got an official announcement regarding the third-party sites, and a lot of people got banned out of that. The problem is they didn't ban people that abused third-party websites. People that were using exit lag or VPN programs got banned for no reason, and I had over 100 comments in videos in general addressing that I am a free-to-play, I didn't even bought gems and my account got banned. And I don't know what to answer to those people. I mean, like we have someone.
From the dust I was born, to the dirt I shall return. When my eyes are closed.
Who's the top one? Top one global in Odin? Who do you think is the top one global in Odin? You mean player? Since you mentioned Chrono Odyssey, if you go to Chrono Odyssey's Discord, you will see they have 10 moderators, 10 community managers, and not only that, we have a Greek chat with 12 people. 12 people, not 20,000, 12 people. And that community manager every day is typing something on that chat with 12 people. Yesterday, actually 2 days ago, they had an internal meeting on the server, and I saw more than 25 people on the voice. They had trainee moderators, trainee community managers. I don't know, guys, if you're planning to play Odyssey. I am, and I'm really surprised how they approach a PC game where probably they are not gonna have so much revenue in comparison with a mobile title. Odin, I'm pretty sure Odin made 5 times the money that Chrono will ever make, so I don't know what to think. I mean, we don't need 20 moderators and 20 community managers, we just need one. Can't we have just one or two? Yeah, I also want the game to be improved. As you see, I didn't quit. I'm still playing. However, if more weeks pass by and we don't get relevant content, I might start crying again. But I'm gonna explain the reason why. Okay, it's the bridge one. Because we have guilds, right? We're supposed to have guild content. And we're almost 3 weeks now, to be fair, and we haven't got anything related to guild content. Don't tell me elite bosses and the world boss, yeah, it's not exactly guild content. So people will start to lose interest as well, if we don't get something that at least will keep us playing together. Odyssey good. Yeah, Odyssey, I don't know what type of game do you expect that it's gonna be, but I feel it's gonna be a good game. And no auto on that game, it's purely PC game. Everything gonna be manual there. It's gonna be a PvE based game though, with PvP elements, as the developers of that game are the same ones, the original BDO ones, some of them at least, and the others made the Grand Saga. Both games are completely grind fest, so expect a lot of grind, a lot of PvE fights, combo system. It's gonna be fun for sure. I think we got them all with this character. No auto on Odyssey. It's purely, it's a pure PC game. It is from the same developers, from the same publishers though, Cacao Games. And all those people played Odin have a bad experience as it comes to the communication. But different teams. I mean, even if it's from the same company, it's from different departments. I'm gonna ask, by the way, since, you know, I'm starting to becoming friend. I'm having friends in this Odyssey server, and I'm gonna speak to the community managers and Discord moderators and ask them, like, why don't we have some of you on the other game? Right. We got 10. I think it's everything from that map. 21. All right. Let's open with this character and we move on with the other one. At least I remember now all the locations, so it's not gonna be a long time for those. What do we have here? Alright, come in, boy. Alright. Let's open the mount first. Cacao sucks. Oh my god. Maybe. Well, you know what what we are gonna play soon, in less than 2 weeks? Crystal of Atlan. And expect some videos from me really soon. I'm gonna be honest here. I have 50-50 I have lost my hype as it comes to content creation about Odin Valhalla, but I haven't lost yet my energy to stop playing as well. I'm gonna keep playing, but maybe the density of Odin's video is less, because I want to try both Chrono Odyssey and Crystal of Atlan. Both of those games are action combat, and I am a fucking fan of action combat, so I will definitely play both of those. The bad thing, the downside, is that both of those games we have released 28th of May for Crystal, and the same exact period. Probably it's gonna be the playtest from Chrono Odyssey. Of course, only greens, baby. Alright. Yeah, Atlan releasing in 13 days from now. We are all very hyped about that game, and I think this game is very underestimated. I also skipped that game when it was, the beta was on February, and I was getting slapped by Russian Zergs in Throne and Liberty that period. And I am a bit disappointed that I didn't make content for Throne and Liberty. I was playing Throne and Liberty for like 6 months, and I skipped content because I said to myself it's time, because it's stressful, so you guys know. It's stressful to play a game that requires so much time and at the same time make content. I don't even know how players like Rhythm Freshy, some people that I admire in terms of gameplay and content creation, how they found time. Probably they don't have kids, maybe. Because I do. Alright, let's go. We're on Jotunheim. Let's start. Now I remember all the chests, so it's gonna be way faster. When Chrono is releasing, probably from September till December, I guess. They already announced in the the money thingy they are doing every year with the spreadsheet that you can see when every title drops.
Every time I fall in it deep, and I can't fight it. I can't fight it. You wreck my mind, I'm losing my sleep. And you know that it's all that I need. So don't leave me alone.
We have a playtest. If you haven't yet applied for it, you can go to the Steam and apply for the beta test. It's gonna be a closed beta test with limited people, with limited slots for people to actually try the game. When it's good to make alts, when main stack on main quest, I would say instantly. The moment you unlock everything with your main and you have time to bother with alts, do them. The only problem right now is that we don't have the North schedule. North schedule is a little thing over here at the right. Eventually we will have that. And you can click it, put your alt to complete your main quest, for instance. You can come back in 2 hours, 3 hours, and the alt will progress as far as it can go. And you can also do town quests and the dungeons without you have to check every hour. It's gonna be a lot of... No, I'm not promoting U4GM anymore. I will tell you what happened with that as well, right? Because I want to be transparent with it. Since a lot of creators did videos ahead of me, like Kyrobel, Zendong. I don't remember the other guy, what's called? He's also doing Thai content from Thailand, and they have done like 10 videos ahead of me, advertising those third-party sites. So, and I felt pressure, like, I thought maybe I was wrong on that. I thought like I'm not gonna exactly, you know, encourage people to do this. If you watch my videos, I didn't say go buy. I said, here's the knowledge, alright? The informations you need. This site exists, and if you want to do it, but there is a risk. You might get banned. But that was on my head. People didn't felt this way. They felt like I was advertising the companies, and maybe they were right. So I decided to skip this sponsor. Why am I fucking doing circles here? Oh my god. Let's go to... Let's get the bridge on. Since we are here, there is another one at the top. How many alt? For me, handling 3 alts is easy. Soon I will have time for a 4th. 3 alts, sorry. 2 alts and my main, 3 characters. And soon I will have time for a 4th. More you make, better it will be for you. If I am enjoying Odin at the moment. Deep question. Well, you know when I'm gonna be able to respond to that question with full transparency? When a new title that I want to try drops. This is when I will realize, everyone I think, everyone is waiting for a specific game, right? When this game drops, everything that you anticipate, for instance, some people waiting for Chrono Odyssey, some Crystal of Atlan like me, actually I'm expecting both of those games, some Final Fantasy, Ymir, many games. When those games drop, and you go and try them, then you will realize how much you like Odin, the game that you're currently playing, or not. I will skip Valhalla. Fuck Valhalla. Is this PvP for real, man? Everything is a roulette on this game. You have to deal with that. Like, you will RNG everything, and eventually you might get something out of that. Alright, we got the bridge, we got the upper one, the down one. Let's go. The bugs. I am with my alt. Even if I want to join Valhalla, it's pointless. I want to just collect the chests, open the gacha, and try progress for today. I'm literally doing every Valhalla. Skip one, it's not gonna be detrimental. Anyway, if you don't join the first exactly at the minute that Valhalla opens, probably you won't be able to play it. Lel. I was considering to switch my channel from Woods to Gacha, but type it like this. Like, you know, for RNG reasons. But I did that to my alt character and it didn't work. Alright, we got that. Yeah. What else do we have? Where's that? Alright, the one at the top. Wait, I'm on the wrong boss? Yeah. Hello. By the way, guys, if you are interested in trying Crystal of Atlan, there is no auto on this game, pure action combat. If you have played Devil May Cry, the combat is kinda similar with the MMO elements on this game. A lot of tournaments every week, 1 versus 1, 3 versus 3, ranked as well, and tournaments with real money. Additionally, PvE tournaments, it's gonna be pay to win there, as PvE gear is limitless. But in PvP you have different gear and things are balanced. So if you want to try something with that doesn't require a lot of gameplay every day and enjoy PvP, I think this game will do it. Even Team Liquid joins this game for some reason, and for them to join a game like that, you know, they will have a reason. Oh, it's the bad one around. The fucking spiders. You can't play without auto. That's exactly what I was thinking recently, that games with auto, entirely auto, have this luxury that you can enjoy while you can do other stuff. However, where is the content, bro? Wait. What is it? Alright. I can read. Wait, yeah, I can read that question. Sorry. Epic Avatar is reaching level 60. What do you mean? Where, when you should get? When can you get the? Wait. Sorry. I'm thinking a lot of things actually right now in my head. Mount. The purple mount, it's level 70. This is what you want to ask? When do you get your purple mount? Level 70. And the purple avatar, level 60 from achievements. If that's the question. Where? To PV or PvP? Well, actually, if I consider that we don't have PvP right now, all the range classes, I think are the best. Like so, not the healer, archer, and the two sorceress classes. Really good choices for free to play as well if you want to grind. Later on, after level 60, and maybe in 2 years from now, things will change as we're gonna have more content and more PvP content. But right now, game is mostly PvE, so all the range classes are better. My class maybe is the worst. No, I'm not even joking. What type of content do I want? Well, guild content, guild dungeons, something that... I know that the content exists, they just don't give it to us yet.
Looks like we've come to the end of the road. There's no point in running away now. I'd rather sleep until the storm is gone. She'd rather be shooting at me now. I know it will.
Do you know what's wrong with Paladin and my class? You have to spend a lot for those classes to be relevant. Actually, those classes are skill dependent classes. Where you unlock specific skills, the class is skyrocketing as it comes to PvE and overall. Like for me, listen, look, there are two specific skills that I need to unlock. Armor defense will transform this class, and there are actually some other good ones, but I think this is the most, yeah, after like it's very late game, but armor defense and frenzy, those skills will transform this class. Until you unlock those skills, you will be at Rush. For Paladin there are different skills, but there are some skills that are very detrimental for progression, so the class becomes better. PvP aura? Yeah, Paladin's pretty good at solo PvE, to be honest. They can grind above their level because of high sustain. True. Later on, when you unlock specific skills, this will happen. All my Paladins on the guild, and I have a lot of them, worship their class. Like, oh, Paladin, it's so good. Guild dungeons in Nightcrows. Yeah, even if it's 10 minutes per week, it's something. From nothing. Uh, 53, level 53. This is the skill that I mentioned. That's why I said it transforms the class. Berserk Frenzy. After those two skills, also the Reflect, it's a decent one for progression. The class will be transformed. Not like insanely, but it will be better. Yeah, exactly. That's why those classes are better for spenders. Because everything is expensive on them. You need to wait a lot to hit those levels, and the skills are super expensive. What the fuck? $100 million. Fuck you, man. 100 million. Saving up. Well, you need alts. I told you guys, have patience. We need months for this game to become valid for non-spenders. You just have to grind patiently and wait. You will never achieve maxing anything in this game, even if you are a spender. Reaching plus 20 gear or skills plus 10, it's not gonna be possible. The odds there is even worse than actual gambling. I mean, if they don't add a safe zone at some point or something that, you know, can place hold your items, it's not ever gonna happen. All right. We got this one. We got the one more. I think we have, yeah, the last one from this map, and we are done. Finally, this is also, even if it's rewarding for free to play, doing that with every character, like deleting them eventually and redo these things, it feels a pain. And all this to get nothing eventually, right? No, it's not new account, it's my alt. I just every account of mine is like Gacha, Hansu, Mansu, Pansu, similar names. Which I regretted because I did something very stupid. Thank God they gave us new event with look, I think I did it with this character. Yeah, I accidentally opened the Garm event items with my alt because they are very similar, and I failed. So I have 4 of those and I can't transfer them. It's character bound items, so I need to get the single chest with this character this time so I can add them on the collection. Just so you know, guys, don't fall into this trap. Alright, are we done? Why I have 12? God, did we took everything from this map? I think I got... I have the subquest and the one that's on top of maybe... Well, I can't even remember. I think I got the one here, maybe only. Oh no. Damn, I can't post it. The link is too big. What the? Alright, listen. You can go to whatever video of mine, even on the live in the description, and you can check it. There is a treasure map link with the first location, but if you scroll down, you will find also the second location. And the third location also is in that site, but you have to... Where's the chest? Have I took it? Oh my god, if I fucking failed now, I'm not gonna even remember. Why I have took that? Sweet. Alright. I don't like that. I have for sure got this one. So we're gonna be one chest short. Okay, let's get everything and we're gonna sort it out later maybe. I knew that I shouldn't have picked any chest, because now I don't remember which ones I got. Damn game. Cosmetic ticket. How much is it? Uh, oh my god. Right, and did you at least use it? Change your appearance? The paladin girl. Yeah, gender lock. Everyone hates gender lock. Everyone hates gender lock. Only the people that anyway they had on mind to create a female character or a male character for the class they're gonna play are satisfied. Everyone else is not. But I get what you are saying. Yeah, and I can feel you. All the other classes are indeed female except the dual hammer guy, the Thor. But let's first have an update, right? So far, no content. Even the updates that we are getting, 90% of the update is new packs and 10% fixes. Uh-huh. Wait. Ah, it's down here. Yeah. How much we got? I'm pretty sure I have done a mistake somewhere. Where do I fucked up? Alright, did I said everything I wanted? I talked about my progression. And one of the reasons I'm gonna stay, I'm gonna just do a small sum up. I mentioned why I'm just holding gems, and this is for the weapon gacha when it comes out. Weapons give a lot of combat power, especially attack, so it's gonna be a huge boost for our farming. So I want every gem to try my luck on the weapon gacha. Even though I am considering to spend some, I haven't even got gear on that character. Even though I'm considering to maybe spend some gems to complete my final tier on the blue items, just to pump up a little my defense. But that's it. We're not gonna spend a single dime on this game anymore. And also, our guild are a very good state. Not the guild that I am with my alt, my main guild. Right now it's like, what the hell? Right. Okay, we're like number 2 on the whole servers, and of course number 1 on us. Like, a lot of people are still hyped about the game, so I'm gonna stick around. I explained, addressed why the video I've done, it was not about the game, but more of the lack of communication from Kakao Games. And we need more communication from them. Someone that can, you know, develop, maybe a development, a video from the developer, someone, a community manager, someone that will keep us together, you know. Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Welcome to the gang, Robert. Oh, listen. I might reduce my density of videos, as I explained on my last videos. Every video I've done so far can help a free-to-play player starting the game to understand, to set up a base, like you can understand what you have to do on the game. After a point, like we are right now, I might do a second progression guide, but this is more of like my personal strategy rather than a guide. Because I'm feeling right now, you can express your opinion freely, guys. I'm feeling right now that spending gems, for instance, check, what can I do, alright? I can spend gems to buy mystery crystals, but they are so expensive, like 500 gems to craft my higher grade blue gear. I'm not gonna get more than 500 CP in total from all the pieces, so I just rather wait and keep those gems for something more important. What I'm focusing right now, and everyone should, is just cycle your alts, get you the gold going to unlock all your skills. When you're done with the skills, I feel the next step should spend some gold on the seal stones. Even that is RNG. Let's see, you see, medium chance of success. Increasing your attack, the first one should be priority, of course. I don't remember what the third one gives. Maybe crit chance, I don't know. Critical strike damage, if it's still high, chance of success high, yeah, you can do that. For instance, let's drop one, since it's cheap. 1 combat power, yeah. Insane. Better go for attack. I haven't yet decided how many gems you're supposed to keep for the weapons. I feel like 20,000, it's a decent amount. You can do how many? Maybe 20 pulls, 20, 11 pulls. So it's not a bad plan. I don't know when the weapon gacha is gonna come. I want to believe that it's not gonna take more than 2 months. There is no weapon gacha right now, but we're gonna have it really soon. Really soon. I don't know when, but we're gonna have it eventually at some point. And weapons are the best gacha out of everything, because they give you percentage of attack, like 30%, a lot. You will grind like a boss when that happens, when you actually get your hands into a good rarity of weapons. But it's gonna take a while. What else do we have? The nest. Alright, we're almost done, guys. 1 year? Alright. So what are we gonna do for 1 year? Just grind? I guess. One year, it's a lot. Who will be left after 1 year? Well, I'm not gonna complain anymore, right? Oh god. Yeah, JP is here, boys. JP, this game is very free-to-play friendly, right? I assume you are the most free-to-play friendly guy here. What's your rate? GP, you're still around? What's your rates? How much for your 4? I think you got 4 golden avatars. Golden yeah, golden skins, right? Stop it, guys. She's free to play. You should start the game. You are planning to play the game. You don't actually have to spend. Well, since you are here, I feel like at your level, it feels pointless to even spend, I don't know, like 1,000. It's gonna get you nothing, right? Yes, you made me laugh. Not because you said you are free to play, but you said that you are planning to play the game. That's why. I know that you are playing every similar game on this genre, and that's why. How do you feel? By the way, you were playing Odin? Sorry, you were playing Nightcross. I remember you from Nightcross. You were playing a lot of Nightcross. What do you feel about? Compare me those games, like Nightcross in comparison with Odin. We are missing one chest, 100% sure. But what chest is that? That's not good. Alright, I think we didn't got the bridge on. It's on more for sure, 100%. Yeah, Nightcross still has more players. For some weird reason. Yeah, PvP is better. Actually, Nightcross, you can't even see your enemy's HP. What if I told you that I'm grinding those diamonds for 2 weeks? I'm selling literally everything. Did we go done? Ah, this is the last one. Thank God. Thank God, baby. The PvP is free to play friendly. Yeah. Wait, later on it's gonna be better. Because everyone will stack, like, are you willing to spend, I don't know, when mythic avatars come, spend like 3,000, not 3,000, sorry, 300k to maybe get a mythical? I don't know. Well, we don't have so much PvP right now. I mean, something is going on occasionally on bosses, but the good stuff will begin when we got the underground prison unlocked. Sorry, I have it unlocked with my main character. When level 4 and above bosses become valid and people actually go there. But still, I mean, okay, deep down it's a auto grind. Let me open my gacha, please. Alright. We got what we got. I don't feel we can have more and switch to our main. This is how, JP, this is when Mythic coming out. I have absolutely no clue. This is how F2Ps are grinding here, baby. Right? We are spending 2 hours of our lives to gather those free gacha tickets. to use them and get this thing over here. What a joy. What a joy. Give me my whites. Okay. We got one green. Alright, let's get the blue one. Well, Odin came first in the market. Nightcross is a completely copy-paste of Odin with some different aspects. But every new game, like even Lineage 2 Mobile, Emir, everything is inspired by this game. And you know why? Because this game was top 1 in the Korean market for more than 3 years. Made the most money out of everything else came, even from Black Desert Mobile. So, not a bad option. Alright. We got our swords. At least we got some decent money. Let's donate and we are done with this character. I have donated already. Let's go back. Guild storage come out. You can't. Yeah, if guild storage comes out, it's gonna be easier. Yeah, for sure. But even that, it's not gonna. You can't actually transfer gear. Everything. It's it has some limits. You subbed. Welcome aboard, my man. Welcome aboard. I don't know, I'm gonna be around for this game for sure. Anyway, it doesn't consume me time. I just do activities. Just click, you know? Alright, let's open the gacha from our main now. Καλησπέρα, Βραζιλιάνες. Alright, let's go with the city ones first. Everything down here, I think it's the bad ones, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get a single blue. Show me later how it's done, JP. Even doing field boss, it doesn't feel, you know, stressful. Because I can just go. What a roll! What a roll, my man! Alright. All my whites. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the North schedule. When that comes out, it's gonna be even more of the grind. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Look at those rates, man. Damn you. Welcome to the gang, DRG. Oh. No. No way. It's gonna be a blue 100%. 100%. JP. Give me your aura, JP. JP, please. Give me your aura. Type legendary before I open it. Blue 100%. Oh my god. If it is a legendary, I'm promising. If it is a legendary, whenever you stream, I'm gonna come and donate. If it is a legendary. But it's gonna be a blue. Damn. It was close. It was close. Yeah, my RNG on those games is completely garbage. Damn! Almost. I haven't got even purple from 2 million rolls. Like, we completed collection. All right, let's wait. We got a lot of fusions though. Not like we're gonna get anything, but okay. Wow. That's it? Fuck me. That's it? Oh my god. Bro, I'm feeling so sorry about myself right now. We just did that, all that, for like 50 CP. Legendary. I will keep playing this game for 6 months. How much? Deep down you wanna quit. Or, we can fuse also the mounts. Let's fuse the mounts. Auto fuse. Bro, not even a single blue one. The game is trolling me. Oh my god. Alright. I'm in the edge of uninstalling at the moment. Let's go. And we have problem with LW guild that doesn't let you do field bosses, they kill all the players. Yeah, this is... I heard that a lot of times from other guilds on my server as well, but I will let you know that this is sadly the part of the game. Like, the strongest guilds will occupy those bosses and you will never be able to farm them. If you haven't played Night Crows, there were huge alliances, and what they were doing, it's one guild was entering the boss and like 3 guilds was sitting and blocking you, so you couldn't enter. It was even worse. So okay. Skills. Let's go for this one. I'm gonna try the Rhino, fuck it. I can't even believe that. $700k, okay, not bad. Let's make one. Yeah. You have to be experienced with those kind of games to actually know what to expect exactly and keep playing. I mean,
This is your... I'll take you to his turf. Nonsense.
if I have made any videos about the trading, what do you mean trading? About the ghost trading? Yeah, I have done multiple videos about that thing. Well, from the moment they let you multi-account and you can play 2 characters at the same time, it's unavoidable that it will happen. I mean, why in the first place you let me play 2 characters? For what?
You see him over there? Look how huge he is. What a beast.
My god, this rhino hits like a truck. Bro, we're not gonna make it. No. I would suggest none. This class is bad for free to plays. Or you have to wait for a long time to actually be worth it. The way I see it, maybe in 2 more months, you need some specific skills. Maybe we got it. Maybe we do got it. Oh. Damn you fucking rhino. I'm so gonna die. My collection 17. It's not so high. I have spent a lot of time to grind with alt to make gold. And I haven't spent gems for collection at all. I'm just... be patient. Go inside the boss. Alright. Smart man. Haha, thanks. Alright, we got it. Yeah, I even miss him. So goddamn true. Well, you shouldn't be... So it's supposed to be working like a normal mechanic, not... like me going under the boss or just be able to dodge the fucking red dot. It shouldn't supposed to happen. And we're so fucked. Alright, time to run, baby. Let me rhino. Let me alone, rhino. Yeah, fuck! Alright. A little more, middle rhino. A little more. I think we are good now. How? No, 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 no. For real, man. Alright, alright, alright. He missed. No. What? Bro. No, 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 no. Fuck you, Rhino! My... That was close.
Amazing! Just fantastically amazing! I'll never forget what you did for us. A shining example for our...
I need to downgrade my level. Yeah, I know that there are a lot of
Something must have happened.
sneaky methods,
We'll keep her...
cheesy methods that I can do, but I would just prefer... Even if I kill the Rhino now, the next boss will be difficult. So... But we got that son of the bitch. Maybe I do that on the next boss.
You're...
I'm using the level thing.
I know I've seen...
The next one is even worse. I don't wanna know. Wait. Let me bring the big guns.
When forever finally ends, all the promises are broken. No more fights to pick up the pieces.
Give me one moment. I will summon. Where is it? Where is he? Where is the big boy? I will summon the raid boss now, JP. The other raid boss. We have one as well. Raid boss. I summon you.
Seriously, every Galar should be tracking down the thief on the...
Great battle.
You've come to the right place. Yeah! I'm the bears with white fur.
For 17k CP it's easy. The next one probably maybe it is. But as a melee, I'm having difficulties fighting those bosses. I mean, it shouldn't. You should have more time to evade those mechs. It feels weird. We don't need the mega buffs here. Where is the raid boss? Alright. I think we can actually reach level 50 plus easily right now. Just takes time. That's why I'm searching for my raid boss friend. To come and help us a bit. About the upcoming Game of Thrones King's Road. Well, I was playing Game of Thrones King's Road. I even have content on my channel about that game. A small beginner's guide series. I played over 200 hours and I was about to release a review video expressing my opinion about that game, but it's a solo player game technically. It's not, you don't have PvP, you don't have anything. And it's the combat system, it's actually enjoyable. The story, it's actually enjoyable, but it's a solo game. Consider, if you want to play a good solo game, I would recommend Expedition 33. It's an amazing game. Yeah, if you guys can actually come and help me progress, I would appreciate that. But soon, I think soon. It is a good game. If you like PvE, it is a good game. If you like PvP, you're gonna get bored in, I don't know, in the first maybe 50 to 60 hours. Well, after you finish the game, you don't have anything else to do. You just grind and waiting for the next update where you're gonna PvE again. But they have a very bad progression system for my taste. And not like Odin has a great progression system, but it is what it is. I will tell you, if you are looking for a similar game when it comes to no PvP and you want to play PvE, right now the best game out there is Expedition 33 as a single player. You have to buy it though, $50, but the money are totally worth it. If you are seeking for a game, for an MMO with similar to King's Road, I would recommend Crystal of Atlan. Just to wait for this game. The only downside for some people is that it's an anime game, with anime graphics anyway. Or Chrono Odyssey if you want something to spend more time in a PC title though, and it's cacao, so expect endless grind. Where are my boys? I wonder what I should play after playing Black Desert Mobile for this many years. That was exactly my issue. Because I tried so many titles after BDM, but so far I haven't found any better game from BDM. But Crystal of Atlan has very similar... Actually, not a lot of similarities, but some things gave me the same hype as BDM did when it released. Like the arena, I like a lot to play arena games, and from that point on, maybe Odin is my last Dota game, for real. Like, at least that I'm gonna make content. If the people on Discord want to play something similar, I will play, but I don't know if I'm gonna make ever content for it. I decided that for myself, the most joyful games are action combat. I was playing For Honor, if you guys know, from Ubisoft, for almost 3 years. I played a lot of tournaments. I made actual money from that game, and I was playing Dragon Ball. I forget the name. It was like the DC Universe thing, like Tekken, you know. It's not actually MMOs. It's more of combat-based games. Well, to see me there, we have to find Zask to come carry my ass. But probably he's sleeping right now, so I forgot to notify him earlier. And no one... Who is this? No single soul around. You play For Honor? You play now, but or when it released? I was playing from PS5 when the game released. Maybe it's like 10 years ago or something like that. But then I was I didn't have obligations. I was free, no woman, no kids, you know. I was playing more than 20 hours per day. I remember myself playing for, I don't know, 2 days almost straight. But I was 25, now I'm 35. And I can't play more than 5 hours. Which server did you play on? Asgard 6. We are talking about Odin or something else? Dragon Ball Fighters. Was it Dragon Ball Fighters? I don't remember what... It was Dragon Ball something. Still, the game is still out and the people are still playing competitively. Well, for me, I can cover also 2 games. Like, I can do one game like Odin, completely auto, and make some content on the side. And I can play and want to fucking play an action combat game where also streams will be enjoyable, you know? Because we could easily do, you know, what's other stuff? Do a chat stream or I don't know, you know? The game itself, you couldn't make money from the game itself, but there is a website or a company or something. It's called ECL, and ECL still exists. They were doing tournaments every week with prize pools. Getting old, yeah. Yeah, I could hold myself at least 5 hours after midnight, play straight for more than 15 hours without even blinking. Now after midnight, I'm like, fuck me. I can't do this anymore. Oh. Whoa. What? I can't invite you? What the fuck is that? Let's go, my boy. Sky Kid. Now we're gonna have heal as well. I like it. If you are also here in your main quest progress, we're gonna have help soon. Let me search about it, okay? Let me search which game it was. I think it was Dragon Ball Fighters, but let me be sure. Dragon Ball Fighters.
Ready?
Yeah, it was Dragon Ball Fighters Z. DBFZ. That was the game. Insane game. Asgard 6. I know it's you. I shout out to you, my boy. I know it's you. You have more? Sorry. I invited you, Sky. You have such fantasy, my friend. You named your first character Sky Kid with this. And your third character, Sky Kid with 3Ds. What? Such a brainstorm. Well, who's speaking? Me that named every character Gatsu, Hansu, Mansu, Pancho. Server 9, chill, the highest level person here is 65. 65 is low. We got a lot of actually, no. After 65, yeah, it's like the number 2. We just have one Hyper Shark. Mr. Lord Zask. We need someone to help us, to carry us all those monsters. From the other hand, we are getting decent experience. Alright. Sky Kid did. I said Asgard 6, let me type you. Asgard 06. I'm sorry. Sorry, man. Chill. Let me find something and hype you a bit. What is it? It goes... Right, I found it.
Here we go.
Let's... We are on NA/EU. NA/EU. Asgard is on NA, is NA/EU. Valheim, or however, it's Asia. Is that one? Right. Alright, just gonna show you this, guys. Only that. Alright. This is what hyped me when I saw that combo rotation. What hyped me to actually try this game. And tell me, even if you're not a fan of anime style games, like, how can't you not enjoy this damn game, you know? Comboing your opponent non-stop. Damn! And tell me, after watching that, aren't you a little teased? I knew it that was gonna happen, you know? Cause when I watched random videos about that game, I was like, maybe skip. But when I saw good videos about this game, where people actually knew how to play and comboing in PvP, I was like, what the fuck is happening on this game? I want to try it. That was Crystal of Atlan. Crimson Desert. They are reworking Crimson Desert, did you know? They are completely reworking that game. Probably, I don't know what it's gonna happen, but they are reworking it entirely from being single player. He's on my friend. Okay, if you can, let me... Alright, he's here. You had him? What the fuck? Did we just created the full party? Oh my god. How good are we? The best way to spend gems? Well, guaranteed CP. I would say that you don't have to spend anything on the gacha. Anything on the gacha. You will complete your white and green collections. Green, uncommon, and common collections. You will complete those very easily by just cycling alt characters. You don't have to spend a dime on gacha. And the boys are right. If you want to push your CP, spending gems on collection isn't a bad idea. Actually, it's the smartest thing to do, because collection is also wide CP. You're getting that CP on each character and lets you progress further with your characters. You can, you know, unequip your gear, transfer it through the warehouse to your alts, and complete main quest with your alt characters. Push as high as you can. Also, if you choose to grind, you know, the dungeons, you will have more CP since the collection is passive account CP. So the boys are completely right. Well done. Next is your equips. Yeah. You can... I would suggest though, besides the weapon, that you have to actually go for the highest weapon possible. The armors and whatever else you have. For other classes, some classes might prefer the mana regeneration gear. For instance, go armor. I think the armor is the mana regeneration piece. No. Yeah. For instance, boots. You can get mana regeneration from that. Instead of going for higher defense, maybe some classes it's more beneficial to choose mana regeneration gear. But I wouldn't suggest to push higher if you don't have the materials. Don't buy them. The difference is almost insignificant. Better go for collection for sure, rather than going for high blue armors. Thinking about biting the bullet and buying the $22 battle pass just for collects. The only money that you actually have to spend is there on the battle pass. Everything else is not a good idea. Oh.
We're not done yet. Get rid of them so we can really get.
Oh yeah. Of course, I've made a video about, if you want to check it, I made a video about where to spend your first gems. I would highly suggest to buy the first alt characters, the first 2 alt character slots, and later on either you can just craft only the weapon, the blue weapon, and you can buy those stones, 1 or 2, depends on how much you need. I would also suggest wait for the price to drop around 300 gems. When the price drops to 300 gems, those stones disappear. So around 350 maybe it's a good price. What the fuck? Where is my party? Right. The price on your server is under 300, then buy them. Just 1 or 2. Depends on how many you miss for the weapon. And from that point on, either for collection or keep. Under 300 actually it's a good price. The original price on my server was not even 100 gems, and when I made the video next day, I was like, with a smile on my face, I'm gonna buy some stones from the market, and everything was 800, 900 gems. You have the mana regeneration, defense, and cooldown for... Yeah, for some classes like Priest. Well, it was debatable also for the weapon of the Priest. Because many friends of mine asked me, like, why not go for the extra healing on the weapon rather than attack and accuracy? And I was like, maybe it's better overall for the party progression and, you know, you're grinding, but having higher attack and higher accuracy, you can progress your main quest easier. And this is where you're gonna get the most XP out of. So, also it's a blue fucking weapon, you can just craft two, you know? The other weapons are like super cheap. You can just have one for progression and one blue weapon for rough grind if you prefer. At that point, after 2 weeks of playing, for sure, like it's super easy to craft. Especially with like 2-3 alt characters. I have more than 100 of those materials, like, how it's called, Yggdrasils. Yggdram. Like every character has 60-70 of those. I can craft so many blues. Yeah, you have, you see, you have both, so... I'm living in your head, Sky. You're just here to grind? What do you want from the bears? Aha, my little boy. You're here for grind. Okay, okay. So you want that? Yeah, that's little weapon? No, of course you don't want blue weapons. Sorcerer skill book. What are you farming here? More town quests, baby. Lately I'm not rerolling so much. With alts, I'm not rerolling above Jotunheim. I mean, some days when I don't have so much time, I just reroll quests in Midgard, the first location. With my main, I am more cautious, more picky. Actually, what I let me tell you something. Town quests, right? With my main, lately, because I need to also craft my blue accessories. And I've noticed that this material is actually the most painful. The good bell. Good bell. Right? So I'm just picking quests where I can get that material at least 2 times in the roll. If I can find, right? If I can't, I am skipping, but... If I can find quests where this material is at least 2 times, even if it's a small one, even if it's a common one, I might pick it, because I need a lot of those. And then I don't want to actually spend gems, so... I'm almost very close. Let me check. I'm very close to craft where I'm going for the belt, because I need like 15 more. But at the same time, I'm gonna have 2 more pieces from the 2 alts, because I'm doing the same thing on my alts every day. I have like 30, 20 something on the third one. So I'm gonna have 3 pieces at the same time. Yeah, yeah, actually, Sky, that's not a bad decision, man. I'm also at the same page right now. Should probably do story quest? Yeah, should, but you don't have to actually rush it. Because the XP is there. Whenever you go, you will get it. It can wait. I'm on chapter 2, but haven't been pushing because I know I will get stuck on boss anyway. Just focusing on ults and stacking mats to push main. Exactly. Exactly what everyone should do. However, this mentality is weird for MMOs, you know? But it's what you should be doing as a free-to-play, I guess, maybe. It's exactly what you should be doing. In my defense, actually, it's not in my defense, it's facts. I should have 5 characters at this point. And my ult should be at least level 40. I should have my main around level 50 and each character at least, each alt character at least at level 40. But I haven't had the time to play so much those weeks. And I'm a little bored to click main quests every single second, you know? I'm just tackling the 3 characters. I will start my 4th tomorrow. But I'm taking my time. It's like we're playing only 2 weeks. We are in a good level. Brynhild boss quest. I'm stuck it for 2 days. What's Brynhild? I don't think. No, we just killed Reiner, man, bro. Brynhild. But we might reach there in 2 weeks. Epic Summon? No, Epic Summon is at level 60. And Rare at level 30 and 40. The Mount and the Avatar. He has skills that adds a dodge rate. Oh my god. Right. I'm gonna suffer. Already I feel like, even if that's considered progression, I feel like we are wasting time here. Guys, for the people from my guild, I've seen Saint Angel's message, alright? I'm gonna respond to him later. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna defend a bit. The cash sync is terrible in game. Yeah, the ways to earn gold is hard as fuck. Well, from my perspective at least, gold is not such an issue. Cause cycling alts, it's rewarding. I mean, even with 3 characters, you have a decent ratio going in terms of gold. Everything else, yeah. Yeah. Decent. Well, what I think is that we just have to be patient. Don't think about it. Don't pay anything. And just wait until the game takes its own pace. Maybe that happens in about 2 months from now. Maybe 3, I don't know. Where free-to-plays will be on a more healthy level. We're gonna enjoy grind more and we won't care so much. I mean... Yeah, this is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing the dungeons. I'm getting also crafting materials from the alt characters, those ones. And I'm just using important collection items from the alt characters to place those to the collection as well. Grinding the dungeons for gold and of course town quests and everything that I'm getting, like those silver seals, I'm selling them for gems and I'm stacking gems. The reason that I'm stacking is that I don't feel there is something important that we have to get actually right now that will boost our progression drastically. So we're just holding on. Alright. Room in prison dungeon affect loot rate. I don't know if the room affects rate, but your kills per minute affects. Welcome to the gang, Bobby. Yeah, every move shares the same chances. You know, even grinding in higher rooms, even if you technically with party get more experience, I feel that if you are hunting loot, you should be grinding if you're a DPS solo, in the lowest floor possible, not actually the lowest floor possible, the floor where you can actually kill the mobs in a fast pace. Maybe don't waste potions as well. Because if you can kill monsters in like 2-3 hits, you're gonna cycle a lot of items. To be fair, at least on my case, I did previous week, I did 2 8 hours with 2 characters, 8 hours and 8 hours. And I made a lot of those little stones here, yggdrams, and those are selling a lot. And I remember that I sold with my alt maybe 12, 13. It was almost 500 gems. It's not a bad thing for a weekly content. Multiply that with 4 characters, it's 2000 gems per week. Only from that material. If you drop more, or blue items or whatever. It takes a lot of time though. And it's stressful, but it is what it is. What do you mean, what's the best level for alt? There is no best level for alt, it's push the main quest as higher as you can go without losing so much time. Depends on how many levels you got on your main. For instance, for my case, considering I should be level 50 for sure, plus maybe 51, I don't know. My alt should be level 40, around level 40. If I push the main quest, I can complete for sure half, maybe the entire map on the second location. Probably level 40 is a decent number. Well, you have to check from the dungeons. Like, I need to unlock. I need to go level 35 to unlock the second phase. All right. I can grind there effectively with my alts, but for sure, even if I reach my alts to level 48, I can't grind effectively on the phase 3. So there is no reason for me to push the level higher, right? I can just chill and farm those phase 2. Same for those dungeons. I can farm level 36 for sure with my alts, as my alts with my gear are close to 15k. But I can't grind. I can't even grind probably with my main on those phases. As solo, I mean. I don't know if the analogy is correct. 10 levels, your ult should be 10 levels below your main. Maybe yeah, maybe not. Depends on your combat power. Alright, I'm going for potions. Achievements on level 40. Yeah, you can push for level 40 for the achievements, but it's not like you have to. You will reach that point eventually, even by completing dailies. Alright, I'm coming back. Anyway, guys, chill. I'm gonna drop within the week another video with the progression guide. Well, my progression strategy for that point onwards. Maybe I place technically two strategies. One is what I'm gonna apply from my perspective, as I want to play without stress, right? And one, if you're going to try hard for it and push now, like if you want to push now, you can actually spend your gems and everything for progression. Is it worth it? I think not. If you guys haven't noticed what's happening right now in the game, I will enlighten you. Right now, look, I don't have even to explain you, right? Look, in the rankings, even on my server, let's go combat power, you will see 200 people ahead of me. Alright, I don't feel there is a way completely free to play. Maybe, I don't know. But I don't feel completely free to play. Should be more than 18,000. 1.8. I think it's impossible, right? Maybe some people did it where they have, you know, I don't know, cycle with ults all day or got a lucky roll on the gacha. But in general, I don't think it's possible. So if I count that there are 9 servers here, how many servers, I don't know, in Valhalla in Asia, so many servers, so many spenders. So, if all those people keep spending money on the game or have spent money on the game, they have a healthy income. So why to give us something more? They're gonna squeeze us to death. Until they notice that they don't have a decent income each week. And then they're gonna be like, oh, people stopped buying, so let's put some updates. Or, like they do now, updates with new packs. People still buying those packs. They are decent. Decent. Worth it. So... And Kakao Games, usually when they are planning to release a game, to develop a game, always the presentation, right? And that not every company approaches games like this, but every time they want to make a new game and develop it, always it's not a new game under development. It's not a project TL, project L, project X or whatever. It's always a business model. Always. We are presenting you the new business model. Odin Valhalla Rising. Sit down. We're gonna squeeze you. And guess what? It's working. So I would do the same. If I feel that you guys are sheeps, like, and I throw you content, like, not content, throw you packs, and you're still buying them, why? To give you something else. It's working. Keep buying them, and when you stop, maybe I will give you something else. Yeah, there were even comments that the third-party sellers buy from the company itself gems, and they sell them, those gems, you know, to you. You will never know. And I will tell you right now, I know more, personally, I know more than 30 people, maybe more than 30 people that have bought from day one a lot of gems from third-party websites. They are still playing the game, thriving to the game, and people that haven't even spent money in the game got banned.
Wow! This faint shell pattern imprinted on the book cover. Could it...
Because they were using third-party programs, not they didn't buy gems from third-party websites. It doesn't matter. They were using third-party programs, like Exit Lag. Yeah, content creator like me is what carries their business well. I said it once and I'm gonna repeat myself, but it is what it is. When I see a new release, you know, I do research about the game, and sometimes I am overwhelmed with hype, you know, like, oh, a new title, finally, maybe this is what the game that will hold me, you know. However, as a content creator, and you guys don't feel that because you are just players. I don't say that to undermine you, right? It's not a bad thing. You think completely as a player. I'm thinking as a player and also as a partner. So when the company that I am associating with, I have already speak with them, you know, and actually I haven't speak with them. I might notify them, put it this way, and I'm not even getting a response back. I'm feeling like, alright, don't they care about people that advertising their game? Maybe not. Who knows? But if I have those feelings, my second thoughts are like, if they don't care about the advertisement part, players are fucked. Alright? And I can give you 2 million examples about situations on games where not just my comments, my insights, they updated stuff just from your... Technically, it's not my insights, it's your insights. I mean, from the people on the comments, from the people on the lives that coming and complaining about some things. Of course, I don't agree with all of those, but those that are close to destroy the experience of the player, I'm just like, this thing, yeah, truly has to change. because people are quitting because of that. And many companies were actually listening and make adjustments on the game because of that. But here, we don't even have someone to speak. So I don't know what to think. It's not about, you know... Yeah, exactly. It's crazy that they don't have a single mod. I'm gonna give you just an example, right? Crystal of Atlant, new game coming 28th of May. I've made a ticket about partnership maybe 2 days ago. They responded within a day. Not only responded, a community manager approached me from Discord. They have a unique Discord for content creators. He invited me there. I'm already sitting there chilling, speaking with other creators, you know. And they have like 20, 30, I don't know how many managers, Discord managers and community managers. Like, it's crazy. I mean, when I have this response from another game that it's not even out yet, I'm feeling like, oh, they care so much about the game that they have so many people even contacting with the people that are willing to make content. Because I haven't even made content for this game. For Odin, I made first I made 20 videos and then I approached. Sky! Come from the kitchen, please. I want to take the level and actually after Garm, I think it's the end of the stream. No, I'm not still playing BDM. At least actively. Another bot game. Well, not bot, but another auto game, right? This is exactly what will happen for Odin in some weeks. It's gonna be another cloud game where I'm just gonna play it from the cloud. I decided I need action. A player-driven economy. Yeah, exactly. A business fucking model. Sky! Please, Mr. Sky. You mean Odin? Well, I'm gonna be honest here, right? I'm losing my energy to make content for Odin, but I'm gonna still make content when it's something important. I'm not gonna spam you with irrelevant videos, right? Especially the people that played from day one. A lot of those people are ahead of me even in insights, you know? So what comes next is that we can help, in theory, we can help new player, you know, getting into the game, so the game doesn't die. This is technically the job of the content creator, right? Like delivering news for new updates and stuff. If something new comes and, you know, there is tricks or tips and tricks, you know, that you guys might have overlooked, there is a reason for me to make a video. And also content for new players, as if a new player finds guides, you know, and starts a new game and know what to expect and don't waste materials and stuff from here and there, it's gonna, he or she gonna have a better experience overall, so he might stay. And I'm saying might, because you know that right now we have the problems that you can't even create a character, but You can't even create a new account. But anyway, you get the idea, right? So I'm gonna keep playing on the side, making a little content maybe when it's something important. But I'm planning to hard dive either on Chrono Odyssey, which I think it's gonna be the most success. I'm not gonna say any big words here, right? I think I'm gonna dive in Chrono Odyssey if the game is good, right? And I'm gonna also try hard. I'm gonna also dive hard on that Crystal of Atlan at the end of May. But from now on, I did that mistake so many times. I'm just gonna remain to action combat. Because I'm feeling like whatever else I try doesn't fulfill me, you know? But I can cover like 2 games. One small title, one side game like Odin, and one big title like either it's gonna be Odyssey or Atlan. But of course, there are things that can make me quit tomorrow. For instance, if 2 more weeks pass and we don't get anything new, I'm gonna have concerns. Like if we ever gonna get anything new. Alright, let's pop some buffs as well to make it faster. They fixed the make a new account thing I checked. Okay, finally. Yeah, but the thing is that it's late now. I mean, if you check Play Store, I don't know if the rates are different in each country, but for my country, the game has 2.1. It's so low. If you see a game 2.1, you might not even bother with the game to download it, you know? Or if you see 2.1 score on the Play Store, I guess that you will check the comments instantly to see what's going wrong, you know? Maybe some comments, you don't have to believe the comments, all of them, but if you see like most negatives, something goes off. What I'm expecting that they will introduce. Alright. The first thing I want is guild content. We don't have anything that we can do along with the guild. So guild dungeons should be the first update that we should get. Alright. Later, I'm expecting a mode where I don't remember the exact name of it. It's like a GVG where guilds fight, and even if you lose, and I'm presenting that this way, so even low guilds or, you know, free-to-play guilds can still receive some rewards each week. It's gonna be a boost, you know. Yeah, my item build, right, like it. My item build sucks. Well, I got the most expensive blue. Everything else is tier 2 or 3. I got a drop from an alt, by the way, the scale clock, and everything else it's like simple blues. Right now I'm working only on the accessories to make a full set of blues. I'm gonna have them at the same time, maybe with 1 or 2 days difference, as all my alts have similar amount of good bells. And after that point, I don't know if it's worth it to you know, to pressure for higher blues. Maybe I do it if I drop from the party dungeons. If I drop from there, maybe I do it. But I don't feel I will spend gems to buy the stones. Then I'm just gonna wait for purple, which comes to another question. When you unlock, Actually, Sky, we are done. We are done, boy. Alright, when you go to the... what's it called? I don't remember, let's go check. Here, to the exchange merchant. In that town, in the third town, you also unlock purple crafting material recipes that you can craft another recipe. So, listen. This is something that I don't like, alright? Because it's gear. You farm those and vary weapon design fragments, also for the armor. I don't know if it's worth it to get those first, rather than the epic avatar, for example. I think that you should get first the avatar and the mount, if you haven't got already at least one. Maybe you are around level 60 at that point, I don't know. We will see. I don't know what it's more worth it. But you need 20 of those to craft one of those recipes, right? So you can go and craft, for example, your weapon. It doesn't matter which weapon you will choose, because both of those weapons have 20% chance for the craft to be successful. Which is it. Because you are gathering those materials for a while, and you need, okay, about the egg drums, maybe you have plenty of those, but still, you need to spend actually 20 for one of those. It's not a few amount, it's a lot. So you will go and craft with a 20% chance to fail. Sorry, with a 20% chance to succeed. So you have 80% chance for the crafting to fail. And you have to regather those materials after that for another 20% chance of getting those materials, you know? It feels like, I don't know, about gear at least, it feels bad.
Hello there. Let me know if you need anything.
Sky, let's go Garm. If you can hear me, let's go Garm. +9 greens. Even if you get +9 green, listen, we checked it. I forgot to clip it on one of my streams. I compared +5 blue, 38 attack with +9 green. It was almost similar. Maybe a bit ahead. Maybe the green was like a bit ahead, like 2 attack or something like that. But it feels like a pain to go for +9 green. You can make so many +5 items for your collection instead. Yeah, I'm gonna get one healer. Let's go. 41. Just taking one more healer. And I will tank it. Or not. Ha! 6, baby. That was a good roll. A good roll. Damage versus brute players, right? No. We're going for the XP bonus. I'm just gonna skip every blue. Every blue. Someone that did that already, from my boys, we compared the CP that you gain out of that, and it was like irrelevant. Maybe 50 CP. Alright, we got one. Yeah, this is what I feel as well, that we don't have to craft. Beside the weapon, for blues, everything else you can get it as a drop as well. But even if you craft like second, third tiers, you will be fine. By the way, guys, if someone is watching from Europe, and you are interested also on trying Crystal of Atlan, we already have a guild on that game, and you can feel free to drop by Discord and join us. We still have, I think, 20 slots. Because it's the first day I announced, and probably many people are sleeping yet. But first comes, first served. Alright, we got the aggro finally. Ooh. Aha. Alright, let's try. I forgot that I opened that stream. Damn god. My plan was to multi-stream today to check to check also if I can stream to Twitch at the same time, and I completely forgot to set it up. Damn. Let me try now. Stream category. All right. Never mind. Never mind. Well, action combat MMOs, especially with PvP, can be stressful, but people actually enjoying those as well. I mean, so many people playing still Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves. There are not action combat MMOs. There are action combat something else. I don't know how that genre is called, that style, like Gacha games. But there are action combat. So they are in the same category as, you know, anime graphics style and stuff. So those games have a lot of demand. A lot of people actually choose those games. However, I didn't like those games as they are gachas, you know, you have to switch your characters. They are not so MMO. Not bad games, not my type. Holy fuck. Genshin Impact. Yeah. Well, there are so many players enjoying Genshin Impact still. I'm telling you, if that game had the same graphics as Odin, Chrono Odyssey, Dark Vibe, it would be the perfect game. Holy fuck, the lag. Chill, bro. Oh, I de-leveled. I should have kept that off. Damn, to progress the next boss. But it doesn't really matter. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong again about the game choice. But if you don't try it, and I'm not speaking about trying the game for like, not even a week. If you don't play a game for at least, I don't know, 200 hours or something, you can't really know if it will keep you or not. True reviews for me are over 100 hours for sure. Then you know. We got shit. Right, we actually had a good place. Haggle. Alright, see. Oh, Zask is sleeping for sure. Alright, Sunny as usual. As usual, this guy. This paladin, man, he's crazy. I guess we'll know soon, boys, don't worry. There are many other games coming this year. It's gonna be full of releases. Full of releases. Ganon still alive in Asia. Big gore. They're fighting each other for a world boss. Where you can't avoid getting loot, you know. Alright, boys, I think it's the end for me for this stream. I made this stream for two reasons. One, to check multi-stream, but I forgot. And the other one was to address some things that I wanted. And I did early on, at the beginning of the stream. And expect a second progression video coming up soon. Rather than that, maybe some Odin videos still that are general knowledge, basically for new players, maybe. As for the old ones, we don't have anything to teach you, you know. So, thanks a lot for joining this urgent live. I'm gonna also drop some Crystal of Atlan videos if you guys are interested. We're gonna try this game for sure. Feel free to drop on the comments if you want any other game that I might have overlooked, you know, because there are many titles, many people recommended Lineage 2 Mobile and Legends of Ymir, but they are very similar to this game as well, so why not to stay and play this game rather than, you know, try something that it's technically similar. Of course, we might try those as well, but I feel like it's not gonna be anything different. Maybe different as it comes to content, but maybe we have different... Maybe the company, you know, have more communication. Right, I'm gonna end with the song, right? I think you deserve it. If you guys didn't listen to the song, I made the second. Where is it? Where is it? I made the second also version of it. Alright, we got it. Alright, from me, have a great night. See you soon. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go anywhere. If you haven't yet joined the Discord, please do. We have a decent community right now, and many people, you know, play different games, so you might find company there. And my DMs, you know, are always open if you want to do any questions. Again, have a great night, and until next time, see ya, babies.
I logged in thence fresh, full health, full hope, ready to climb that power slope. Clicked enhance with a mighty cheer. Boom! My gear just disappeared. Summoned once, summoned twice. Spent all gems for a fire device. Got a slime in a wedding dress. This game is just pure randomness. Holy crap, what on earth we're playing? Oh my gracious God, my hand's demanding fun. This isn't luck, this is a prank. My wallet's crying at the bank. Holy crap, why's the boss now flying? Oh my gracious God, my build was meant to stun. Queued for a raid, got kicked real fast. Apparently my DPS is trash. Rolled on loot, it dropped for Dave. He AFK'd the entire cave. I prayed to the devs, lit up a shrine. Made a spreadsheet to align. The numbers lie, the odds just tease. And now I'm cursed with 7 Bs. Holy crap, what on earth we're playing? Oh my gracious God, my hand's demanding fun. This boss just phased into a boat-wise RNG on ultra mode. Holy crap, my ping's now misbehaving. Oh my gracious God, this lag's a loaded gun. I don't ask for much, just a sword with crit, a cape that glows, and maybe a pet dragon named Dove. Holy crap, what on earth we're playing? Oh my gracious God, my hand's demanding fun. Through wins and fails we keep the pace, cause chaos is our happy place. Holy crap, my game's insane, but hey, we're staying. Oh my gracious God, now give me just one more run.